Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. My name's Duke, and this is my YouTube channel. Welcome to another episode of the Awakening from the Dream Show. Today I'm going to talk about forgiving the biological computer. And the biological computer obviously is the human body. The brain is a biological computer. Science would have us believe that the brain is the source of intelligence. But in actuality, the brain is a byproduct of intelligence. Intelligence is a living force. It doesn't depend on a brain. You might say it's our essential self. It's who we actually really are. It doesn't die. It doesn't grow old. It doesn't change. It doesn't have health. It's not in good or bad health. It's constant. It always is. It's the one thing that's for sure. Everything that we perceive with our five senses changes. It can be destroyed. It's all based on illusion. I talked about in other episodes how there's really only one self. And this force of intelligence, you could say, is that one self. Some people call it God, Buddha nature, the Christ. It's been called many things. This is the reason that you forgive. This is what transformational forgiveness is you're able to see that human beings, for the most part, in our world are in a completely sleeping state. They don't know who they are. That's why it's in our world, it's thought to buy low and sell high is a good idea. But in actuality, it's a fool's game. One or the other, pyramid structures, slaves and masters. It's all based on the idea that we are our physical bodies, that we are the biological computers. And we've been conditioned, our growth has been stunted in a sense to where it's like, it's just a small percentage of ourself that's actually even aware. That's why we're treated like cattle. We have cattle numbers, birth certificates, social security numbers. It's like a giant human farm here, where most of the farm is completely asleep. There's a small little group on top, whoever they are, that control the whole thing from the top down. And they don't really give a fuck about our personal interests. It's a power game for them. But the key is forgiveness. It's to realize that they are you. And in a sense, they're just doing on a larger scale what we're all doing on a smaller scale. We're playing the same game, slaves and masters. We're trying to get on top and make profit off our fellow man. And our entire foundational thought system, you might say, has to be uprooted and completely, we need a complete transformation. The very most basic simple things, like we all are the same self. That's why you be good to people, because that's why you forgive. It's not because of moralistic duty or because some God in the sky is going to punish you. It's the very simple fact of reality that we're all the same self. So don't sweat it too much, whether you believe it or not. The truth doesn't depend on you believing in it or not, thank God. So forgive them, for they know not what they do. This is to be able to understand this now on a deeper level. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. They are asleep. They are biological computers with their lights out. So forgive the world and give up blame. There's nobody to blame because it's all oneself. Victim and victimizer are one and the same, although that truth doesn't make sense to the human ego. So, all right. So I think that, I think my morning ramble's done. Forgiving the biological computer. Remember, you don't have to blame anybody. You can take total responsibility. Free your mind from guilt, condemnation, and be free inside. All All right, thanks for tuning in. I will look forward to seeing you next time on the Awakening from the Dream Show. Thank you.